Hey there, welcome to today's video where we will be diving into a candid conversation between Destiny and his orbiter Corantos. In this video, Destiny reveals the root of Zerka hatred for Abba, a well-known figure in the YouTube world.
Oh, can you blame them? Are they Muslim? Yes.
Why does Zerka hate Abba? Okay, remember, if you didn't know, here's the history, just so you know. All of Zerka's hatred for Abba is because Abba was in my stream, and Abba gave a take about Zerka that was the same one that me and Dan have given Zerka 20 times before, where Abba was saying, I don't think you have the work ethic to actually stick with anything because you seem to give up, you don't have any discipline. He gave the exact same takes that me and Dan have told Zerka a million times over, but for some reason, when Zerka heard it from Abba, Zerka got omega triggered. But from that moment on, because I don't know if anybody is like recording the VOD, or I'm sure it's somewhere. Before then, I'm pretty sure Zerka was like glowing with his reviews of Abba. I'm pretty sure he was happy to talk to him. I'm pretty sure he felt cool like being in the same room as him. I think he said he liked his content or whatever. Like I'm pretty sure he was like pretty happy with him until Abba dropped that take, and then Abba bet him. I think Abba bet him $10,000 that, or was it $20,000? He said he'd get. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Abba didn't bet him. Abba said he'd just give him. I think it was $10,000 or $20,000 if Zerka could hit, I think, 100,000 subs by the end of the year. He said he'd just give him the money for free. He didn't have to bet him. And ever since then, Zerka has hated Abba. That is where all of Zerka's hatred came from. That one conversation. Probably 15 minutes.
There you go. That's haram. Yes, that is haram, bro. And here's the thing.
After that, I'm not sure.
Damn. Okay. Listen, you're harsher than me, but I get it. I mean, here's the thing. You'll be proven correct because... And I'm throwing myself under the bus, and I'm depending on the cokeheads, morals. Jonathan's gonna listen to this, right? He's gonna listen to this. Since a lot of people have been acting as though I have been putting a lot of the burden on you, if Jonathan listens to this, which he will, and he continues to act the way that he does, then you'll be correct and I'll be wrong. You know what I mean? It's that simple. You'll be proven correct. He doesn't give a he just sees you as, a guy that he could on, and he could come back into his life a couple of months later, or even maybe a year later after a sincere apology.
Sure, that's probably what he figures, yeah.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then you'd be correct, I'd be wrong. But if he comes to you, if he DMs you, little Steve, let's be cool, you know what I mean? I was just, I was just doing my thing, whatever they're cool, you know what I mean? Then I'm correct, you're wrong, $10,000 in Bitcoin.
Well, I mean, he might see that, but it's probably just because he wants to...
Come on, don't say it's because he wants to be in my good graces and come back into orbit.
Yeah, of course that's why. Yeah, of course. And I think there's some things about me that he genuinely does hate, like my association with Abba. Like I think you agree he's not joking about Abba. He actually hates Abba, right?
Very understandable. Me and Jonathan, we kind of see eye to eye on that. But he probably hates them more than I do because he hit him in his ego. He said you're never gonna be. You're trash. You're a bum. So I think he hates Abba. Generally, yeah. He kept mentioning him on Fresh and Fit like 1,000 times. I was like, this is your show. Don't ruin your moment by bringing up Abba. And I dislike the dude. I think Abba is like creepy uncle vibes piece of shit. Like he respects clout more than he respects genuine like connection or whatever. Like trust me. Like me and Jonathan probably are closer in our outlook on Abba than me and you are. But I don't think this is a reason for him to go as hard at you as he did. You get what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
I don't think that's the reason. Just because you never mentioned anything about yourself specifically, though.
What do you mean?
You mentioned your relationship with Abba. That's why he probably. You said he hates things about me, and then you mentioned your relationship with Abba.
The association I have with Abba is probably something that he hates.
But there isn't anything that you assume that he hates about you personally, as in you. You know what I mean?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Yeah, because I think he genuinely likes you. I just think that this is his content.
Yeah, he should like me. I'm a nice person. I've done a lot of for him. But like that's all the more. I have. Seriously? Bro, how many other people would give somebody like Zerka the time of day that's my size? Or even smaller than me? Like... Yeah,
fair point. But I'd say Zerka is... you'd easily agree with this point. He's just clout-minded, and he would sell his mother for clout. That's what I personally believe this, and I think you already know this. So, for you to feel, I mean, I guess I am being a bit of a dick saying this, but for you to feel some type of way about him doing what is the most obvious thing for Zerka to do is kind of like funny to me. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, this is super obvious. Like, he will do this to Sneeko in the future. He'll do this to Nicholas. He'll do this to them. And I think Sneeko knows this as well. But, for them, in the meantime, they'll just have fun together. But I think
he will do this to everyone else probably. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't take it seriously, and he likes to hide behind, his ambiguous nature. Nobody knows if he's serious. Nobody knows if he's mentally ill. Nobody knows if, all of this is just an act. Nobody knows, right? Also, Jonathan is a nigga that genuinely wants to see me fail. I do believe all of these things. But even with that, you know what I mean? I just like action. And I realize Jonathan being in here is action. You know what I'm trying to say? So all you people trying to say I'm slurping Jonathan dislikes me. He's blocked me he's kicked me out of his server. I'm banned on there. He's blocked me on Twitter. He's blocked me in Discord. Blocked everywhere. Jonathan can kick rocks for all I care. But, he's the only guy that could keep up with my juiced up brain. And nobody else. You think Kelly Jean could talk to me? You think Kelly Jean could talk to me? Please. I'm just trying to have, where's my Robin? You know what I mean? I'm trying to have my Robin. I'm trying to have somebody I could talk to. Jeebus. Jonathan, come back.
You'll find them.
You fucking piece of shit.
Destiny. Okay, also Kelly Jean. I guess you're here. That's good. Destiny.
What do you...
People in your subreddit are calling me Vosh tier. Can you say something? Just tell them I'm not Vosh at least.
The f*** are you talking about, Darius?
On Destiny's subreddit. And what do you mean you were talking about? You commented in the thread.
You being a... Yeah, stop being a... It's not hard, is it?
I don't know if you
Why
said
do you tweet at girls that don't like it or like you? Stop it.
You don't know what girls like. I could just randomly tweet.
You done it to me, you... Fuck off, Darius.
I think I can tweet at you even. I could just post a picture and say I love you, and I think that's fine. I don't think it's a big issue. I think it would
It's
happen to someone being
weird. Nobody likes it. Fucking stop.
I know it's weird! The problem is that you're literally agreeing with people saying that I'm sexually harassing and I'm also stalking people. That's my problem. I'm not stalking anyone. I'm being weird, sure, but I'm not stalking anyone. You're trying to, harass anyone. Once they told me to stop, I'll stop.
The fact that people need to tell you to stop and not do weird shit is just a problem in of itself, Darius, but alright.
I think going ahead and just interacting normally, or doing what most, especially for people that do OnlyFans.
There's nothing normal about...
In the grandiloquent theater of human interaction, the dramatis personae of Destiny, Corantos, and Jon Zherka have been embroiled in a convoluted maelstrom of discord and pecuniary propositions. The epicenter of this tumultuous tempest is Zherka's vehement detestation for Abba, a sentiment that germinated from a singular conversation wherein Abba proffered a monetary incentive of $10,000 to $20,000, contingent upon Zherka's ability to amass a congregation of 100K subscribers before the year's denouement. This seemingly innocuous proposition has ignited a conflagration of animosity that has become the cynosure of their interactions. Zherka, a man of mercurial temperament and a propensity for the theatrical, has been perceived by Corantos as being cloud-minded, a term denoting an individual who is willing to jettison any semblance of loyalty or integrity in the relentless pursuit of clout. This perception has been engendered by Zherka's behavior towards both Corantos and Destiny, which has been characterized by a capricious oscillation between camaraderie and antagonism. Destiny, on the other hand, has proffered a more empathetic interpretation of Zherka's behavior. He postulates that Zherka is merely in search of a confidant, an intellectual equal with whom he can engage in stimulating discourse. This perspective paints Zherka not as a Machiavellian manipulator, but as a misunderstood intellect yearning for meaningful connection. The dichotomy between Corantos and Destiny's perceptions of Zherka is emblematic of the multifaceted nature of human behavior. While Corantos views Zherka's actions through a cynical lens, Destiny chooses to perceive them as a manifestation of a deeper, more complex emotional landscape. This divergence in perspectives underscores the subjectivity inherent in human interpretation and the myriad ways in which our biases and experiences shape our understanding of others. Zherka's animosity towards Abba, while ostensibly rooted in a monetary proposition, may in fact be symptomatic of deeper, more complex emotional dynamics. The vehemence of his reaction suggests that the proposition may have triggered feelings of inadequacy or resentment, emotions that are often masked by anger and hostility. Abba's proposition, while seemingly generous, may also be interpreted as a form of manipulation. By tying the monetary reward to a specific goal, Abba effectively exerts control over Zherka's actions and behavior. This dynamic may have contributed to Zherka's resentment and subsequent animosity towards Abba. Coranto's perception of Zherka as cloud-minded raises interesting questions about the nature of ambition and the lengths to which individuals are willing to go in pursuit of success. While Corantos views Zherka's behavior as indicative of a lack of integrity, others may interpret it as a testament to his determination and tenacity. Destiny's empathetic interpretation of Zherka's behavior underscores the importance of understanding and compassion in human interactions. By choosing to view Zherka's actions as a cry for intellectual companionship rather than a calculated manipulation, Destiny exemplifies the power of empathy in fostering understanding and connection. The conversation between Destiny, Corantos, and Zherka serves as a microcosm of the complexities and contradictions inherent in human interaction. It underscores the multifaceted nature of human behavior and the myriad ways in which our perceptions and interpretations shape our relationships and interactions. In conclusion, the saga of Destiny, Corantos, and Zherka is a testament to the complexities of human interaction and the power of perception. It serves as a reminder that our understanding of others is shaped by our own biases and experiences, and that empathy and understanding are crucial in fostering meaningful connections. In the grand scheme of things, the conversation between Destiny, Corantos, and Zherka is but a small chapter in the larger narrative of human interaction. However, it serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities and contradictions inherent in our relationships with others, and the importance of empathy and understanding in navigating these complexities.